Welcome, everybody. Let's go. I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day, and we're back. It's Monday morning, 11th on November. What is going to happen to crypto this week? We got two major catalyst events happening, and everybody wants to know, and we're going to talk about it here today. We're going to do some live trading. We're going to be setting up some charts here. We're going to be looking at technical analysis, so make sure you're dropping all the altcoins you guys want me to look at for the chart here into the chat. And guys, please do me a favor as you guys are jumping in here. Make sure you're tapping those likes. Make sure you're smashing those likes. If you're on TikTok right now, make sure you're hitting that like button. Hit 1,000 likes here real quick for me. And later today at 10 o'clock, give or take, Eastern time, I will be jumping into the Crypto Citadel to be doing exclusive live trading in there for the members alone. So make sure if you guys be interested in that, to take advantage of that. So let's go see here. Right now we have a little sea of red, a little sea of green with some specks of red here and there. A few altcoins are in the red, no big deal, but we got Dogecoin up 7.1%. We've got ENA up 5.5%. Overall, nice little green, a few percentages, but what is Bitcoin doing? So Bitcoin right now is chopping sideways. As you guys can see here, we are chopping sideways right now. We came up, hit our target of the daily pivot, but we still have a daily naked point of control at 69,482 and a daily and a weekly pivot up at 69,954. So can we actually jump up here, smash this before dropping down below? You guys know that I am targeting this area down here. We have a weekly naked point of control down at 67.4. And obviously that puts us into the green zone that I've been mentioning to you guys that can take us down as low as 65,500 and some change. So we're going to be covering this here quickly here. Actually going to be jumping in and getting the different sessions here. So you guys are going to see me actually doing some TA setup. We're not just going to do straight up analysis. You're actually going to see some setup here and some, mental breakdown what's going on. CVO in the house says, send Doge, baby. Send it to the moon, baby. It's the only meme coin that's worth anything. It's worth $23.10 billion. How did that happen? I have no freaking idea. But it's the magic of internet money, baby. So, it just is what it is. What's going on, everybody? I appreciate you guys jumping in. Guys, and by the way, if you guys are not following CVO Crypto, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that I've learned everything from, make sure you guys are following him. Make sure you're watching his videos because he's putting out some great content every single day. Oh, let me line up my thing is actually kind of crooked. All right, now that we're lined up, we're good. Appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes. Make sure you're dropping those altcoins into the chat here, dude. I wish, CVO. I wish, bro. I wish. But I know there's only one of us, and that's you, bro. That's you. 100%. So let's see here. Let's actually going to be getting here the Asia market and London market sessions, highs and lows here to see if we can get some, some little bit of information, right? Because we're getting a lot of chop season right now. I'm pretty sure we keep bouncing off the London lows. But nonetheless here, so the different sessions are about 6 hours each. And what we're quickly going to do here, this is the hourly chart here. This is the first hour. This is the London session, right? So the London session low is right here. We're going to be marking this here as the Asia low. So we know what we're looking at, right? So we haven't actually retested the Asia low just yet, but I'm pretty sure we've retested the London low here. So then we got to count 6 hours. 1, 2, 3, right? This is the highest is gone, which is the Asia high. So we're marking that here as well. Asia high, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now starts the London session, right? So London session starts right here on this candle. 1, 2, 3. This is the low for the London session. So London low. How low can you go? We're gonna about find out here. So we got the London low right here, and then started here. This is the. Is this the London high? No, I think this is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the London high is actually up here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. London high is actually up here. London high. Copy paste that. And now we're in the New York session, right? So what has been happening here is, well, it's a little messy, but let me actually turn this off. Let me get these bands out of here. So that way we have less things on the chart. Perfect. So right now we have been hitting the London high. We swept the London high here at the New York Open, right? This is the New York Open right here. We swept the London high, came down, and now we are on our way to the London lows here. So that is where we're going. If we lose the London lows, we have to see if these, excuse me, guys, geez. We have to see if this Asia low is going to hold, and we're going to have a nice little run up here back towards the Asia highs, right? If we sweep the Asia highs, which basically means we pierce it, but then we close above it, we could have a chance that we run it back up. Like I said, we still have some targets up here. We have a daily and weekly pivot up at 69,954. We still also have the daily naked point of control for the previous day last week that is up at 69,482. That hasn't been tapped yet. So there are some targets up here to definitely be taking a look at. Now we could keep running it up. Overall, got the green zone. The green zone, if we fall out of this range of the previous day range, this green zone, we got a big target down here, a weekly naked point of control. We also have the previous day low. And if this targets don't hold, then we could be heading a lot deeper into this green zone here. And the reason why it's green is because I'm looking for potential support in that zone area for it to Bitcoin to really have a nice bounce to the upside. Guys, make sure you're smashing those likes. Keep tapping those likes as you're coming in here and get the show rocking and rolling. The more likes, the more people, the more questions, the more altcoins, the better it is overall for everybody. So make sure you guys are smashing those likes. The King sent 12 roses. Let's go. I'm sorry I missed that, my friend. Thank you so much for the roses. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see here. Bitcoin to 67K. Yeah, there's definitely a short-term target here to $67,401 here for the previous for a weekly naked point of control that we have down there. But we could head lower to about 65.5, give or take, if that area doesn't hold. So right now we're looking at this, right? Bitcoin continues to chop sideways. We need to start looking at some altcoins. We need to start looking at some altcoins here and see what's happening with the altcoins. Where are the altcoins going, right? We got SUI up 3.7% today. Get at $1.88, trying to fight back to that $2 region. What else we got? We got Render up 3.2% at $4.39. We've got Aptos. A lot of people asking about Aptos lately, up 3.1% today. And overall, we have a pretty decent amount of green. Overall. I was expecting a lot more choppiness, a lot more whipping of price action on Monday morning. But the traditional markets haven't opened yet, right? It opens at 9:30. It opens here in about 8 minutes. So we'll see. We get some whip action going on when they get in. The Crypto Pollo in the house. What's going on, Crypto Pollo? Cluck, cluck, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Cluck, cluck. Let's go. Crypto Pollo, part of the Billy Goat team. If you guys haven't seen them or heard of them, definitely go check them out. Primarily on X, but also on the tubes, on the YouTubes lately. And they got Twitter, and they got TikTok too, I believe. All right, let's jump here into the chat here. Let's see what's going on. Good morning, WP. What's going on, brother? What happened to LCX? Well, I don't know. Let's go check out LCX. LCX is up 4.2% today, down 47.3%. Well, this is what happens with micro caps, right? This thing is less than $100 million market cap. There's a lot of risk in these assets with a lot of potential as well, right? So that's why everybody loves them, because everybody loves the risk versus potential. But, sometimes it comes and bites you. But you got to be patient with these assets sometimes. So let's just go take a look at the chart. Let's go see what's happening with the chart here. Let's go see LCX. LCX, where are you at, big boy? Let's jump out here to the daily. Okay. So LCX is still within this little support zone that I mentioned to the Crypto Citadel, right? If we fell out of the Q3 range, where we fell out of it, but we have a monthly pivot and a Q1 pivot sitting down here at around 8 cents, and we have been holding this support here, so that's good. The fact that we're holding this green zone right here is very, very good. Hopefully we can start making a roundabout and start reclaiming. We can get back above the quarter three value area low, which is 10 cents and a half, right? Get back into this area, right? That would be a lot. That's something we want to see. That's LCX showing some kind of strength here and starting to come back up so that we can try to rotate this range to the upside, right? We really need to climb out of the quarter three range. As you guys can see here, we've had a lot of resistance in the past getting above this area. We've back here in July, we got rejected at 20 cents. Back in September 27th, we got rejected off 21 cents. And then in October, we tried making a run. We hit 19 cents and started coming back down and lost momentum there. So we really need to actually this is not even the quarter three range. This is the October range. We need to get the October range, get back into the October range, which is the value area low at 10 cents and a half, and go for its naked point of control here. It's no longer developing. This is definitely the October NPLC here. So that is the major overall target. If we get back into the October range, this is going to be the target, 13 cents. If we do that, we tap that, we start making a move up, right? Local gold pocket is sitting up at 17 cents. So that will be a big move of strength. Now, if we lose this area, we start heading lower, LCX could be in trouble. Could be in trouble. I need to do some deeper analysis into the historical price action to see if there's any support below this. But that would be very concerning to me if we lose the quarter one pivot of 9 cents and start dropping below that. Meanwhile, we're here and we're trying to make a bounce. We're still okay with LCX. But if we start losing this, very big red flag. So, it's just that's what I got for LCX, my man. That's what I got for LCX here. Appreciate all of you guys coming in here. Guys, take 30 seconds. Actually, I'm going to ask for even less. Take 10 seconds and tap that screen as fast as you can for 10 seconds and get as many likes as possible in here. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Fill up that like meter. Let's go. Let's see here. When alt season, if we get one. We will have an alt season, guys. Right now, things are starting to pull back here. Bitcoin is still coming down here, coming for that London low after we swept the London high. We're coming here for the London low. I'm really looking to see what Bitcoin does at this region here. If we come towards the Asia low of 68,180, are we going to sweep it and bounce up, or are we going to continue breaking down? If we continue breaking down, it could be, indication that we could be heading down here for the previous day low and weekly naked point of control down there at 67. But so far, so good. Bitcoin is just kind of whipping sideways all day today. As you guys can see, not much price volatility. But like I said, the traditional markets haven't opened yet. We still got 4 minutes for traditional markets to open. We'll see if Bitcoin crashes, if we start dumping it during that time, or what. So getting ready here. Let's see here. You think Bitcoin is still going to drop? It's very possible, right? It's very possible that we can still drop here. So overall, on the 4 hour, or actually just jump out to the daily. So on the daily right now, right? Yesterday, let me actually get rid of all these. Give me a second here. Let me clean this up a little bit. Let me clean this up a little bit here. So overall, right, with Bitcoin, you guys can see we have fallen yesterday, Sunday, right? We came and we tapped this. There was two other levels here that got tapped already, and we bounced off this green zone and we came up, right? And you're like, yeah, that's it. It's over, right? The dump is over. The dump is over. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean anything, right? We have wicks. We're most likely going to retest that area for liquidity grab, and we'll see if we can actually bounce off of this. We still have a weekly naked point of control down at 67, which is still a target, right? We do have some targets to the upside as well, but we're closer to these targets, right? So the closer you are to one target, the bigger likelihood that that's the target you're going to hit. That's just the way magnets work, right? The closer you are to a magnet, the stronger the pull. The further away you are from a magnet, the weaker the pull, right? So even though we have a naked point of control all the way up here at 72,000, we're a lot further away from that than we are from this weekly naked point of control at 67, right? So that being said, we're more likely going to come down here if Bitcoin starts to lose support, right? If we don't really find support here. And, there is another level here. The reason why the bottom of this zone is all the way down here is because if we look at this Fibonacci pool, right, this fib pool right, comes from the September low, right, from this September low all the way to the high that we just recently made, 73. And we hit the 382 right here, which has been support 3 times in the past, right? Earlier in October 15th, then on October 23rd and October 25th, we bounced off this level, right? And it's been holding up as support. So I am looking for this area here to be support once again. Now, anything can happen. We can lose this support, drop down. That's not going to be too good. I would definitely lose the upward momentum, right? We have a little bit of a uptrend that we've been forming here. If we start dropping lower here and start even going lower, then we're going to be losing that upward trend, which we don't want to see. If you guys can't visualize what I'm talking about, but if you guys can, this is what I'm talking about right here, right? There's a little bit of an uptrend kind of thing forming here where you can see this right here, right? It's not great because we are kind of dropping out of it, but we don't want to see, right? We don't want to see a massive drop out of this trend, right? We saw a little bit here. We came back into the trend, right? We don't want to see a massive drop out of the trend and just start, just completely breaking market structure. We don't want to see that. So that's just so you guys can kind of visualize what I'm talking about of an upward trend here that's happening. So we got to be careful here. We definitely want to see this green area as support and as bounce. But in the meantime, we're going to be finding out, are we going there or are we not going there? So let me turn my daily stuff back on. Let me turn my sessions back on. And where's my range? Let me put my range back into my daily. Boom. There you go. All right. So in the meantime, we're just chopping it up here. Chopping it up. Daily pivot is holding us support right now. We'll see if we keep coming down to this London low. We'll see if London low can hold us. If not, we're going to be looking for the Asia low market. Traditional markets are open, baby. It's 9:30. It's 9:30. Wake up. Things are about to get wild. Things are about to get whip, whap, dip, dap, doop, bop, boom. So let's go. We got 1,400 likes. Let's go. Let's get 5,000 likes, baby. Let's get 5,000 likes. Appreciate all of you guys. All right, we're losing the daily pivot right now. As a oh, look at that. Look at that big old candle, baby. Look at that big old candle as we dip right down. Why? Because traditional markets just opened and they said, send it, son, send it. Here we go. The whip action has begun. The whip action has begun, guys. Get ready. This week is going to be a wild, wild week. We have some big stuff happening. So right now, this is the 15-minute, right? This is still early. We can't say that we're dropping below the London low here. Anything can happen. We have 13 minutes to close above it, right? And we close above the London low. That'll be kind of good support there. But we don't know. We could still, in 13 minutes, a lot can happen in 13 minutes. We can still come all the way down and drop below the Asia low as well. But we'll see if we sweep the Asia low and London low at the same time. We will see here as live right here on the show what's going to happen. If we do that, if we sweep the Asia low and London low, there's a good chance that we send it back up here to hit these targets, right? There's a good chance. We will see. But overall, the negative trend that I'm looking for is definitely to the downside. I definitely think we got more downside than upside right now. But we will see. We'll see what the market does here. We'll see what the market does. We got 12 minutes for this candle to close, so we still got a lot of room for this thing to whip all the way down. Where do you see Jupe sitting end of year? It's hard to say where Jupe is going to be sitting at, but I got too big. What does an LCX start? Let's go take a look at Jupe here. Jupiter, one of the Solana dexes, currently up 2%, 88. Sitting at 88 cents right now, 1.17 billion. Jupiter has been struggling to do too much of anything. One that has been doing very good is Radium. This thing's been up 85%. It's up 1,000% over the year, right? Radium, and it's still a lower market cap than Jupiter is because they don't have as much, I believe, as much inflation rate of tokens or whatever it was. Jupiter released a lot early on, so Radium is one that I'm keeping an eye on, looking for a decently good dip on it to be able to maybe get a small allocation to it. But Radium has just been freaking going bananas. But let's go look at Jupiter. You guys wanted to see Jupiter. Got to keep an eye on Bitcoin here. Bitcoin's dropping, baby. Bitcoin's dropping for that Asia low. We still got 11 minutes. We'll see here what happens. But it's not looking good, my friends. It's not looking good, but we'll see. A lot can happen in 10 minutes. We can still close back above. We can come whip below the Asia low, sweep it, and start closing back above it. We still got time, guys. We still got time. So let's go take a look at dump for me, baby. Dump for me. What's going on, everybody? Can you take a look at PNG? I'll definitely be taking a look at PNG, Alfredo. Morning Crusader joined the Citadel last night. Let's go. It's good to see you in the Crypto Citadel, baby. Take advantage of that 75% off right now. If you haven't already, make sure you are joining the Crypto Citadel with promo code Black Friday. Black Friday got a little Black Friday deal for you guys. Early Black Friday deal. 75% off, guys. $5 for the first month to join the Citadel. Make sure you guys are taking advantage of that. Let's get back to the Bitcoin chart here. If you guys wanted more information on the Crypto Citadel, just drop Crypto Citadel into the chat and I'll let you know more about it. Here we go. We're going for that Asia low, baby. You only trade crypto? Yeah, I only trade crypto. I'm still holding Doge long. Yeah, I'm still holding my Doge too. I still have a bag of Doge. I think it definitely can go a little bit higher here. But let's go back to looking at Jupiter here. I know Bitcoin's a little exciting right now. It's getting a lot of my attention. But let's go back to Jupiter here. Let's go take a look here. Let's see. So Jupiter. Let's see. Let's get the October range here for Jupiter. October 1st all the way to 31st. Boom. All right. So yesterday we came down. We hit the point of control. It was naked. We hit the naked point of control for October, and now we're within the October range. Obviously, we're sitting below the Q4 pivot, which is also the value area high for the Q3 range. So we are going to face some resistance here around that 90 cent area. It's going to be a little bit tough to get above that. If we do get above it, will be very great and a good momentum to run it up towards $1, which is the value area high of October. So that's going to be a little bit of a mission there too. As you guys can see here, we have an overall gold pocket of $1.44 for Jupiter to the upside, which is right above the Q2 range value area high. But as you can see here, we have been making lower highs, right? So not too good when it comes to big trend wise, as you guys can see right here. Right, just lower highs, kind of a little downward momentum action. We don't want to be seeing that kind of stuff, right? We want to see market structure change. We want to see breaking above that. So that being said, we need to stay above the point of control for October, which is 86 cents. We need to stay above that. Get really above 91 cents. Hold the 91 cents as support to make a run here for $1, which is going to be difficult, and then eventually run for the Q2 point of control out of $1.17 for Jupiter. Let's go back to Bitcoin here, see what Bitcoin's doing. Okay, Bitcoin's picking up. We still got 7 minutes. We still got 7 minutes and 40 seconds here. So we still have a lot of good chance that we can drop back down here. Appreciate all of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. Let's go take a look at PNG. PNG is another DEX token that I have been bullish on in the past. I like DEXs overall. DEXs on different ecosystems are going to always perform pretty well when there's a lot of volume and altcoins are just a lot of things are happening for that ecosystem, and that usually tends to happen in an altcoin rally. So Penglin is sitting at 47 million market cap, which is a micro cap. It's a high risk play, right? Penglin used to be an AVAX only exchange, a DEX, and then they went multi-chain, which really helped it. And at that point, it had gone multi-chain. It was still heavily mispriced in last November of last year. It was literally less than like 7 cents or something like that. It was wild. And we saw a major rally for it in the previous altcoin rally because it was heavily mispriced. So let's go take a look at the chart here for Penglin. Bitcoin coming back down, baby. It's coming for that Asia low. It wants to get low with the Asia, baby. Okay, so here we go. Let's go take a look at Penglin. Oh, Penglin, why you gotta do me like this? So Penglin right now is below the Q3 value area low, which is not bueno. As I told you guys that the October and Q4 pivot were going to be resistance. Didn't fail me then. It definitely held as resistance. We tried piercing through it on October 21st, closed below it, tried getting above it on the ending of October on the 28th, 29th, and once again closed below it. So massive resistance happening there at 26, 27 cents area. So let's get the range for October here, October 31st. So we do have a naked point of control sitting up here at 24 cents, give or take. All right, this is the October NPLC, which is a good target to the upside if we can get within the, but we're currently below that range as well. So it's not looking too good here. We do have some decent support down here at 20 cents here. Was the biggest drop back on August 6th. We came as low as 15 cents, but we really closed here, kind of swung, filled that 20-cent area. So this is going to be an interesting area to take a look at here. Hopefully we don't drop as low as that. We're at 21 right now. So we're not too far away from it, but we definitely don't want to close below that 20-cent area. That's not going to be too good for Penglin. And obviously, you see that there's not a lot of volume here as well. And let me just move this around. You guys see there's not a lot of volume here. So if we start dropping below 20 cents, we could be dropping below 20 cents pretty rapidly. But we'll see here. Obviously, Bitcoin's having a pullback. Everything's having a pullback. And when Bitcoin starts pumping back up, we'll see everything else pumping back up. So appreciate all of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. If you guys want to know more about the Crypto Citadel, definitely drop it into the chat here. I'm going to be jumping off here in about another 40 minutes or so, or actually another 30 minutes or so. Going to be going live exclusively on the Crypto Citadel into a nice little trading session, see what kind of alts we can do, and nice little education session in there. So we're going to be doing that. Today is the first day we're doing that. So if anybody's interested in having exclusive trading sessions to learn more about trading, just get overall better feel and follow along on some trades, definitely join the Crypto Citadel. All right, let's see here. Let's go back into the chat. You think 66K Bitcoin is a good buy? I definitely think there's a very good chance that we have a pump or a move to the upside on this green zone, right? Between 65.5, anywhere within this green zone, I think we're definitely going to have a nice move to the upside. Now, why do I say these things, right? Besides the fact that they're targets, right? They're technical targets. I still like to look at some fundamental stuff. And what's happening here this week is two things, right? We have the conclusion of the big race for the big house, right? That happens tomorrow's the official day, and then we should get results by the end of this week at some point. I'm sure they're going to drag it out as long as they can, but we should get results by the end of this week. And by the end, closer every single day, we're going to have a better idea of where it's going. But once the official results are out, right, the market knows. Once the market has certainty, it feels a lot better about itself and it knows which way it wants to go. That being said, we have another event that is being eclipsed right now. People are not paying attention to, which is an FOMC meeting. We have an FOMC meeting, which I believe is on the 7th, November 2024 FOMC meeting date. I'm pretty sure it's the 7th, but I could be wrong. Let's go take a look here, the Fed meeting calendar. So we've got November 6th and 7th. We have the 6th and 7th here, which is the Saturday, which is Wednesday and Thursday. They're gonna be having the FOMC meeting, which we're expecting potentially another rate cut, right? Maybe 25 basis points. Who knows? Maybe we don't get a one at all. Who knows? But that's what we're looking for. We're looking for another market sees another cut at November Fed interest rate meeting, which is happening this week, right? On November 7th, interest rate cuts. If that happens, we saw what happened when Bitcoin cut interest when the last time the interest rates were cut in September. We had a nice little rally off of it. So both of these events coming together here during this time for Bitcoin that is having two major catalyst events, right? A big result for a big country to find out what's going on, where the future is going to be, right, for the next 4 years or so. And at the same time, we're getting an interest rate cut meeting. We're finding out we're going to get an interest rate cut or not. That is going to be some fuel for the fire for sure for Bitcoin to have a big move, right? So during this uncertainty, during the time of we don't know between now and the FOMC meeting, right? Even during the FOMC meeting, we can see a big move to the downside, right? We can see, and it looks huge, but from where we're at right now to down here, it's only 4%. Yeah, it's only 4%. Bitcoin eats 4% for breakfast, right? A 4% drop for Bitcoin for a couple of hours or a day is nothing, right? We can drop 4% and then pump 5-6% the next day. It literally means nothing. So it looks huge when you look at the chart, like, oh my God, that's such a big move, but it's only a 4% move. That's not a big deal for Bitcoin. So that being said, I definitely think that this drop is possible during this week, right? Between today, Tuesday, Wednesday, until we get the FOMC meeting results, we start getting the results of the big race, and once we do, then I think we can see a big whip to the upside and start bouncing. But we will see how this week plays out. But this week is definitely going to be very telling of how things are going to be behaving here in for the following week of November. Yeah, so this is a very important week overall. Very, very important. Let's go back over here. Let's go look at the altcoins. The altcoins started off green, and okay, they're still green. Well, I was on the hourly. Sorry about that. We got some nice. Oh, this is where we're rank 500 over here. Let's go back to the top 100. Okay, we still got some green, baby. We still got some green. Let's go. Let's drop some more altcoins here into the chat, guys, before I have to jump off into the Crypto Citadel exclusive trading sessions. Let's see here. Oh man, I'm thirsty this morning. Thirsty for some gains. Let me tell you, thirsty for some gains. Let's see here. ONDO. Let's see what ONDO's doing. ONDO's up 1.4%, sitting at 60 cents here. Nice little buy at 58, 59 cents. Hit that September naked point of control that we were looking for. So still decently good buy in my personal opinion. I am dollar cost averaging ONDO. Somebody did bring up some concerns about ONDO to me from the chat. Shout out to Pablo. Which are definitely something to keep an eye on, right? I definitely know that ONDO is having a major token unlock happening on the 18th or something like that of January. So I'm keeping a close eye on my ONDO bags to see what it looks like when that token unlock happens. Where is the market at during that time? Where is Bitcoin's price relative to altcoins at that moment? And if ONDO is decently up and Bitcoin's decently up, I wouldn't mind taking at least 50 to 75% of my bags at that time for ONDO and taking profit, right? I've been buying ONDO since 29 cents. So if ONDO's at $1 or plus at that point, there's nothing wrong with taking some profits and just managing that risk. Let's go take let's take a look here. Oh, 15-minute candle closed. 15-minute candle has closed. We have closed below the London low, so we did not sweep the London low at all. We are going for that Asia low, baby. We are going for that Asia low. We'll see here if we can hold the Asia low at 68,180, or are we going to drop right through that level and start going towards the value area low for the previous day range here. We will see. I'm not in any trades right now. I'm saving that for when I get into the Crypto Citadel. Definitely, this is going to affect how the altcoins react as well. Let's see here. Let me jump back into the chat. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. 67. Jupiter covered that. Appreciate everybody. Pretty much everybody's very quiet. I hope you guys are smashing those likes and dropping some questions, dropping some alts. Bitcoin is coming towards that Asia low right now at $68,180. So let's get it. Let's see what happens here. Are we going to sweep this low and start moving to the upside? It feels very bearish to me right now. We could definitely be dropping lower. We'll see here. Let's go take a look at open interest here. Open interest is declining. Nothing major happening here for open interest to the upside. So I definitely think we're going to be dropping lower. I'll be very surprised if we actually sweep this Asia low and then just get a bunch of buying pressure. I'll be very surprised. But I've been surprised before. I'll be surprised again because I don't know jack squat ding dong. IOS. Somebody wants to talk about IOS. Let's go take a look at IOS here while we wait for Bitcoin's ultimate demise. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Nobody panic. So IOS is up 2,300% this year, down 18% on the month, and up 0.86% today. Let's go take a look at IOS's chart here. Let's look a little quick glimpse at Bitcoin. Bitcoin trying to pick up, but I think that's a false move, baby. I think we're dropping. Let's see. IOS. Adios. Okay, so let's get the range for October here. Okay, let me hold on. Before I do that, I think I might have to update this right here. September 30th. Okay. Let's get the October to October 31st. So we are currently below the October range. We are also below the quarter three range, below 39 cents right now and some change. Not too drastically below, but we are below it. We do have a naked point of control here for the month of October, sitting at 45 cents, which is a nice little key area. If we can get back into this area, right, we need to first get back above the value area low of quarter three, which is 39 cents, 0.397. We get above that, get back in here, start making a move. We need to get back above 43 to get inside the October range. And then we definitely have a good shot at the point of control here for 45 cents. Overall, IOS has been still have a market structure of a downward trend, right? We have an overall gold pocket of 82 cents to the upside, but we have not been able to stay above the quarter three range. We tried to break above it in July and got heavily rejected by the quarter two naked point of control, fell back down into the quarter three range. And since then, we haven't really been able to get any upside. IOS is also part of the AI narrative. So I do expect IOS to run when the real narrative um, for AI comes back, which is all part of the altcoin rally, which is all dependent on Bitcoin making new all-time highs here. Here we go, baby. We're going for that Asia low. We're going for that Asia low, low, low. Don't let them fake you out with that green candle. Don't let them fake you out with that green candle. Jamie in the house. What's going on, Jamie? Another member of the Citadel. Let's go. I bought Sol today and my effed. Let's go take a look at Sol. Solana has been pretty easy to trade this year. Been following pretty strong range here. So Solana's up 2.1% today. Let's go take a look at the Solana chart. Solana, make way, make way. So Solana right now is still sitting above its November pivot at $161. Currently sitting at 162. We do have a monthly October naked point of control sitting down at 154, which is a potential target to the downside if we lose 162, which is a drop of about 4%, give or take 4.5%. But overall range here, guys, if you're looking about buying Solana, right? Anytime Solana's dipped below 138 to below 138, it's been a decently good buy zone. Decently good buy zone. Like, look at this. Below 138, below 138, below 138, below 138. Well, that was a terrible one. Let me undo that one. Never mind. It's fine. You guys get it. Below 138 and moving to the upside. Now, every time we've gotten above 175, it's been selling time, right? 175, above 175, above 175, resistance, and we've come back down. So that being said, those are the areas of support and resistance mainly, especially if you're dollar cost averaging, right? I would be looking for buys for Solana. Anywhere below 138 would be a very good potential dollar cost averaging position. Obviously, not financial advice. It's just what I've been doing. Below 138 has definitely been working out for me. And then once we start getting above 175, it's definitely an area where I don't currently want to be buying because I've seen resistance and Solana dropping below that until we get a true altcoin rally along with Bitcoin. We are not going to really see higher price action than that for Solana so far. So let's go take a look here. Bitcoin's going for that Asia low one more time. We're going for the low, low, low. We still got 6 minutes left. 6 minutes. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we already covered that. Edgarito, Cacadoo-doo. Let's see here. Let's go check out this AVAX meme coin. COQ in you. Let's see. How's it doing? How's it doing? I'm still holding my bag, man. I'm just here hoping for the best, just waiting to see what happens. Currently sitting at 72 mil market cap. Um, AVAX meme coins have definitely not taken off. They don't really have a what you call it, freaking one of those launching pad things for meme coins. So like we haven't seen a lot of traffic for meme coins going into the AVAX space since that whole occurrence happened, and there's everyone was launching meme coins on Tron and on Base and on Solana and on Ethereum and this and that and the third and Ton and whatever. So AVAX hasn't had that, so we haven't seen a major traffic into the memes coin space here. It did have a little bit of a run earlier in the year before that happened, but then since then the demand for AVAX meme coins has really slowed down for that reason. So I don't know if it's going to come back up. I don't know if it's ever going to do anything. I had a few $100 in here. Meme coins are always very high risk, um, and that's why meme coins are just gambling. There's no real anything to meme coins. It's just a straight up gamble every single time you get into one. So just make sure you know that. Make sure you don't think, oh, I'm an investor. I invest in meme coins. No, you're not an investor. You're just a gambler. You're just gambling. Everyone's just at the meme coin casino. Thoughts on LimeWire? I haven't used LimeWire since back in the late 90s, early 2000s, when people used to like download music on that thing, and get a bunch of viruses. But I know there's a LimeWire project out there. I don't know any. I don't have any thoughts on it. I don't have any like. I don't know anything about this project except as a microcap. It's trying to use the name LimeWire as a nostalgic narrative to get people into it. I'm staying away from it. I'm not getting involved with it for that same reason. It's down 49% this year, 24% this month. So I'm not even going to jump and waste time with LimeWire. When I see little cheap ploys like that, it's definitely basically just consider it a meme coin. Um, BEP. Let's go take a look at BEP here. The right here. So BEP came into this resistance right here. Where's the? We came into this resistance right here from a previous high, right, of 0.0053. We came into that earlier in around October 20th or 21st. Got rejected from there, and now we're coming back down, testing some support zone. I don't know exactly what support zone we're going to be. Obviously, it's all just like consolidating down here, but this was a resistance zone I told you guys about that it was definitely happening, and now we're dropping back down below. Right, this is like I said, this is a meme coin, high risk. This is only going to really have runs, right, when it's really going to start pumping, when altcoin season's here, right, when everything in the altcoin space is pumping, then the meme coins are going to start pumping, right, when Bitcoin's hitting new all-time highs. Oh, there you go, we hit the Asia low, baby. We hit the Asia low. Now the question becomes, are we going to sweep it? Are we going to close above it and start moving to the upside, or are we going to continue dropping down below? Down below, we got 2 minutes and a half here, 2 minutes and a half to find out what's going to be happening here for Bitcoin, for the Bitcoin. So far, it looks like it wants to sweep. It looks like it wants to sweep here. We'll see. We'll see. Appreciate all of you guys smashing those likes. Let's go. We're at 2,500 likes. Let's go, baby. Let's get to that 5,000 likes. That's what I'm talking about. Let me drink some water here as we wait for the closure of 2 minutes here for Bitcoin. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. 2 minutes, baby. We got 2 minutes. I don't think we're gonna close above it. I don't think we're gonna close above it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Not looking too good, man. Not looking too good, let me tell you. Yeah, nice little regression trend here from the previous day range all the way. Yeah, we're pretty much falling out of that range. Let me do it again one more time. We get a little regression trend here. We'll see. We will see here. We got a minute and 20 seconds. Looks like it wants to sweep. Looks like it wants to sweep, baby. It looks like it wants to go for the sweep here. Let's see, where's the open interest at? Open interest is picking up a little bit here. A little bit of pickup here on the open. We got a minute left. This is going to be an interesting one, boys. This is going to be an interesting one. If we close above this Asia low here, we sweep this bad boy. We have a good chance that we might start coming back up at least to the VWAP, which is also the daily open right now, which is 68,700. And if we can break above that, we still got targets up here, guys. We still got targets up here. And it looks like we are. It looks like we're sweeping it. We got 40 seconds left. 40 seconds left. The candle's pretty much smushed in half, less than half at this point. Unless we have a major drop here in the next 30 seconds. It looks like we're closing green. It looks like we're sweeping this bad boy. It looks like we're sweeping. Looks like it after all. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Big D in the house. What's going on, Big D? Looks like we're going for that sweep, baby. Looks like we're going for that sweep. All right, let's see here. We got 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Closed, baby. Closed. Now we're going to see if this thing can hold, or that was just some fake hope there, right? But normally when you see something like this, right, when you sweep an area like this, should be very strong support. We saw a lot of buying pressure here. This is a very key area. The fact that we closed above it, we swept it like that, which is we pierce it and then close above it. A lot of buying pressure. I do expect us to have at least a run back up to the daily open, which is also the VWAP, which is this green line here, to retest this level here. And if we can break above that, that will definitely show a lot of strength, and Bitcoin could continue to move to the upside. Now, we could just have a run to the upside here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Where's my brush? We could just have a run up here. Boom, hit the daily open, which is also the VWAP, right? Retest that level, get rejected, and continue on our way down. That is still a possibility. Not right now. We're just having a little bit of a relief rally, right, from all this selling pressure. Sellers are getting a little exhausted. We swept a key area, a nice little reversal, and we could just be coming up here and get rejected, right? And if we don't, right, when you sweep the Asia low, you technically should go back towards the Asia high, right? When the Asia high is sitting up here where these targets are, right? You can see in this cluster of targets up here. But what's going to determine if we're actually going to reach this Asia high, or this move is only going to be a very small move, is going to be this VWAP and daily open. Can we close above that and continue having strong buying pressure after that to the upside? If we do, we're definitely going towards the upside here. Open interest is definitely picking up here, meaning more contracts are opening up. And it looks like the buying pressure is coming in a little bit. So we'll see here. The next key level to look at is going to be this daily open for Bitcoin. Let's see here. I appreciate everybody jumping in here, smashing those likes. I do not hold Jasmine. I'm not a Jasmine holder, or any kind of, I'm not, just don't really believe in Jasmine or anything like that. Let's see here. Ethereum. Let's go take a look at Ethereum. Oops, what am I doing? What am I doing? So ETH hasn't done too much this year. It's currently sitting at $2,453. Let's go take a look at Ethereum's price chart here. Price action. Let me turn this off. Quarter 3 data, turn it on. Daily, turn it off. Turn this off. Where's this range coming from? Okay. So we are still within the quarter 3. Oh, no, we got to update this range. No, that was good. What am I doing? We're still here. We're just kind of been consolidating very tightly within the quarter 3 range. The October range right now is a very tight range, I can tell you that. 31st. Yeah, we do have a naked point of control sitting up here at 2,600 for the month of October. We're currently sitting at the value area low of October. You want to see this hold, right? It could definitely not hold if Bitcoin continues to drop lower, right? If the overall Bitcoin price, actually not this like day to day, not this like 15-minute stuff, but like the actual day trading stuff happens, and we come down to the lows of 67,000, or potentially even as low as 65,500, which is within this green zone that I've been telling you guys about. If that does happen, obviously ETH is going to feel the pain as well and drop below it. But if we don't, and we starting to come back up here, holding this value area low would be a good support. As you can see, we've had a decently okay uptrend, nothing too steep or anything like that. But you can see here, we've had a pretty decent uptrend here for Ethereum since the beginning of September. It's just been slow moving, hasn't had any major run to the upside, but we do have targets to the upside of 2,800. We have another weekly target up here for $3,300 for Ethereum, and we have some other targets a little bit higher here. Basically, going to be reaching basically all-time highs around that $4,000 area. Once we start getting above that, that all lives above the quarter three range. The value area high for quarter three range is 2,900. Overall, I am a believer in Ethereum. I think Ethereum is going to do decently well. You know, somewhere between 7 to 8K is pretty decent for an uptrend, for overall target to the upside. Now, some people talk about 10,000, 12,000. Can that happen? Maybe. I'll leave a moon bag for those areas. But overall, 7 to 8, I think is decent enough, where I will be taking some profits. Oh no, we're getting a little bit of a rejection here. We still got 9 minutes. But we're getting a little bit of a rejection here on the daily, on the London low. Not looking good. Oh no. It's okay, guys. Meanwhile, we stay above the Asia low. We're okay. Obviously, this is not what we want to see, right? This probably trapped a lot of longs here, right? People saw this green candle. They went long all the way up here. The best entry was actually down here, obviously below the Asia low. But people saw this candle, waited for the closure, got in long here, got excited, and now they're getting trapped. Because overall, I still believe that the overall trend is still to the downside. Even this Asia low might not save us. That's why I was telling you guys that, we could be still heading a lot lower. I don't think this Asia low is really going to hold. It held during this candle and is looking good in the very short term, but in the macro spect of things, not looking great. Not looking great here. So I appreciate every single one of you guys jumping in here, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. If you're not in the Crypto Citadel, definitely join. Black Friday deal right now. Promo code Black Friday gets 75% off your first month. It's only $5. It's less than 15 cents a day to be in there for your first month, and then it moves up to $19.99, which is it's 66 cents a day to be in there. Super cheap price to be in there. What do you get in the Crypto Citadel? Well, you get a ton of stuff, right? You get daily trade setups for Bitcoin and any altcoin of your choice for daily traders. And you're like, well, I'm not really a day trader. I don't really care about that stuff. Well, you get macro analysis as well for the long-term investors, right? For the long-term holders, for the long-term people that want to look for opportune buying opportunities, right? Buying support, selling some potential resistance, targets to the upside overall, where we're going to be, taking some profits, stuff like that. Yada yada. Obviously, it's never financial advice; it's just educational, right? But this is the stuff these are the assets that I'm looking at, and all of these assets are pretty much heavily requested by the members, and I'll be covering that for you guys. Also, do fundamental analysis in here. We have more token unlocks coming out this week, keeping up to date with all of that. On-chain analysis for Bitcoin and Ethereum and stuff like that. And so we're gonna also be doing live trading sessions in the Crypto Citadel, which is happening right now. I'm actually going to be signing off here in the next 2 minutes and going to be jumping into the Crypto Citadel because we're going to be doing a live trading session. It's going to be very educational for people that are just starting to learn how to trade or want to learn how to trade. Going to be running through a lot of different things. Hopefully we get maybe 1 or 2 trades in, only if we get a good opportunity. If not, we won't take any trades, which is all about trading is all about risk management. And I'm not going to take unnecessary risk just to take a trade, right? Because we're not in the business of losing money, we're in the business of making money. So Bitcoin right now is whipping it around. We'll see if any altcoin has any good opportunity for a nice low entry. If not, it's just going to be a very educational session. So we're going to be doing that right here, right now, but obviously not right here on the show. You got to jump into the Citadel. Promo code is Black Friday. Type it in there. It gets 75% off, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day. Until next time, see ya.